Hello and welcome to another preview video. We are going to have a look at Hard West 2, which is a tactics RPG or a tactics game with RPG elements set in a Western setting with fantasy elements, or fantasy Western setting, whatever you want to call that. So in total it's a little bit similar, actually quite similar, as King Arthur Knight's Tale, which is turn-based tactical RPG set in the King Arthur saga mixed with fantasy. Well, if King Arthur wasn't fantasy enough already. But in that game you also have this very dark influence about demonic presence, the evil lurking shadows, and you kind of have zombie companions and so on. And this is also present in Hard West 2. And maybe you have already played Hard West 1, and then you kind of can imagine what setting you can expect here. Hard West 1 was already a very cool game, but I think lots of players got confused when they bought the game, that they either expected a let's say classical role-playing game, which is focusing on a party, which develops from like the gimpy starting party to the superheroes in shining armor to the very end, which it is not, because you're switching parties now and again in Hard West 1. So you're basically going from one party, then switching to another, switching back, and so on. And at some point both parties meet, and I think that confused a lot of people. And you also don't have this overarching like XCOM base management and so on in Hard West 1. So it was neither this one or the other, and I think that's led to some confusion. You should play the first Hard West 1 as tactical game, like with tactical combat. The combat is quite decent in the game, and the story is also quite decent, but it's just not a normal RPG or a normal like XCOM like game. Otherwise, if you're okay with that, I definitely recommend Hard West 1. And yeah, about the game and the developer. It's being developed by a company called Ice Code Games, and it's published by Good Shepherd Entertainment. And we will have a look at a demo version, which was released at the 5th of May in 2022, and the game is to be released in 2022 as well. At least that's the plan for now. So this demo version has a gameplay of about 3 or 4 hours and basically shows you a vertical slice of the game. Like, you basically see all the different mechanics, or lots of the different mechanics. And I will show you not everything of the demo, but I will show you the first and the last combat and something in between, so that you have a very good impression of what to expect in the game. And I think in this demo, but also in the full game then, because I think the demo is probably a good representation of the full game. Before we go into the game, I will show you a little bit of the settings you have here. So you have graphics settings, which are rather detailed, which is always nice to have on a PC game. Then you've got audio settings, and there's something worth mentioning, that you have got the cutscenes, which I think are tied to SFX volume, which is a bit bad, because if you reduce the gunfire sounds and so on, then also the cutscenes are extremely silent, which I think should be changed. I think it would be best to have a different slider for the cutscenes, but I hope they will do that for the release version. Then in gameplay you can also change the language, so you can play in German and Spanish, Italian, whatever. But you should keep in mind that the voiceovers are English only. And then for the controls, it's also nice that you can set all the keys, not all the controls, but at least all the keys. But at the moment in this version it doesn't save the custom settings, so I changed the quick save to F5, but I think the standard in this game is F8, but F5 is the standard in basically all games. So I changed quick save to F5, but if I left the game and restarted it, it would be set back to F8, and I hope that they will change that or fix that as well. And now we will head into the game and into the introduction first, which I think is very well made, with some paper cut scenes which are not quite paper cut, as you will see, but let's switch to it. And let's start.
Any idiot with a gun can rob a bank. Robbing a train? Now that's a real feat. So I got this tip from a guy about a train full of federal gold. Runs by night, minimal crew. Folks call it the ghost train. Some even believe it's haunted. Me? I think it's a pretty good cover. So I've rustled up a posse to go after it. Flynn. Bit on the green side, but probably the smartest of us all. Clearly I don't keep her around for her fists, but she's got darker talents. The kind that don't bear dwelling on much. Laughing Deer. Don't mind the name. Nothing funny about this one. An exile, even among his own tribe. What he did, I do not know. But I do know what he does, and what he does ain't pretty. Then there's Clive. Kestrel Colt, as the press calls him. Fastest gun in the West, they say. And he don't argue none. He's my protege, and my best friend. Me? I'm Jin Carter, gunslinger, outlaw, first-rate gambler at your service. And very soon, a filthy rich man.
Yeah, I think that the intro was a very nice mix.
You were right, boss. They barely have any security.
No passengers, too!
I don't like this. Let's call it off.
Go, go, go! Whoever boards the train first gets an extra cut.
Yeah, skipping the tutorial because I will explain the stuff to you then. So I think the intro was a very nice, a nice combination of this paper cut stuff and 3D elements. Looked quite well. One other similarity which just came to my mind when seeing the intro again with King Arthur is that there has been some grain in the intro which you probably will not see on YouTube, because the YouTube video compression will not be able to transport the grain into the video, so that will look a little bit different in reality than what you're seeing now. So yeah, the intro also showed us a little bit of the different characters, which I think is quite nice. So we've got our main character, Jin Carter, which is, yeah, gunslinger, and then we have another gunslinger, Kestrel Colt. We have some kind of dark priest, called Flynn,
Ready,
and we have a crazy Native American guy called Laughing Deer. And now I will switch my picture here a little bit, my camera. All right. So while we are entering a train which is moving, and we are also riding on horses, which I think is a very cool like setup. It's of course working like a normal static map, so we can just move freely with our action points. So we have got 3 action points down here, action points. And if we move forward, you can see that this is going to use up the first action point. This is going to use up the second action point as well. And we can ride up to here, and then we use all the action points. And you can see the little stars like there and there. And this is indicating on how far we could move with just the different action points. Let's say I want to move only with 1 action point, and I can quickly see, okay, until here I can move with just 1 action point, and that's it. All right, so let's use our action points to approach the train, and our Native American guy can approach these ones. Unfortunately, he only does 3 damage with his melee weapon, and he doesn't have any ranged attack. So he cannot kill this rifleman who has 5 hit points, and this guy has 10 hit points, so it will also not work.
Yeah.
What we could do is try to hit both
I hear my name.
with the shotgun maybe.
Ready to roll.
I'm not sure if... Yeah, we have the buckshot here, which does 4 damage, but which will also not be enough to kill any one of them. So this is probably a bad idea. You can see with the weapons that they have got
Ready,
static
like always.
damage. So the weapons basically have as an attribute how much action points they cost, how much damage they do, which is static. You will always do the same damage unless you do a critical hit, which is called bullseye in the game. Then you're doing more damage, which I'll also show you in a second. And you have an effective range, and if it's outside of the range, you can't hit the enemy. So this weapon, for example, takes 3 action points to attack. This one takes 2. And this melee weapon only takes 1. Alright, so we want to kill these 2 guys. And with this character, we can actually hit both of them. Now, one thing which I like them to change is that you can also see the hit chance if you're not moving, because you can nicely see, if I'm moving around, you can nicely see where I can hit whom. But if I don't move, I can't see it. I need to click on all the different enemies, which is a bit unnecessary, I would say. Alright, so let's try. We will go there. We still have 2 action points left after that. It's also very nicely animated. We switch to our gun, which only uses 2 action points, and now we can see some. So what we can also see here, we have 100% hit chance. We see a list of what will happen with the shot, and I mean this is just a plain hit, and we will kill this guy. But now we will see. Normally you would have 0 action points left, right? But now
Get in the upper hand.
we've got this bravado thing popping up, and this means that we killed someone, and with that we got our action points back. And this is one very important aspect and a primary element of the combat in this game, because you really have to think about who is going to do the killing shot, the killing blow, which will then trigger a refresh of the action points. So, for example, this enemy has 10 hit points, right? And if I attacked this guy with Kestrel Cold first, then and then with Flynn, then Flynn would do the killing blow, and she would have the option to catch up furthermore. So if I wanted to bring both forward, I would do it in this order. If I want to move this one even further, I would do the first shot with Flynn and then the second shot with Kestrel Cold. Just as an example. So how far can I go with our guy here? So he will not be able to attack him in any case. He will not be in range.
Ready when you are.
So what we can do is I can hit that one in the back maybe. Yeah, okay. Let's hit this guy first here with this guy. And here you can see that there's a 15% chance of having a bullseye shot which does 10 damage, and in this case he would die instantly. In this case he didn't. So now I decided to do the first hit with this character and the second hit with this character. I would need to switch to the other weapon though. Also 100% hit chance, right? Alright, and now I'm going to kill him.
You're in for a ride.
And this guy is dead as well. I've got my action points refreshed, and now I can go further and try to hit someone else. So the controls are a little bit different to what I would consider the standard in controls in turn-based or even real-time tactical games. You actually move with the left mouse button. The right mouse button is not doing anything. It's only deselecting any skills, which is a bit weird. So yeah, keep that in mind. So I'm moving forward so that I can maybe... The hit chances are definitely not great. We could go here and hit that guy. Yeah, okay, let's try that. So what I will do now is...
Looking for trouble?
Okay, now let's go here first with this character. Now let's hit that one.
Steady.
Alright.
One and only.
And you could see that I lost 25 luck in this case. I used up my luck to hit this guy. I will show you in a different example in a second how this is working. So let's move here. Using 1 action point. I've got 2 action points left, which is enough to use my weapon. And this would be a 100% hit chance, but you could see that this one is also a 100% hit chance. And this is because while he's in cover, so usually the base chance is 100%, right? It's because he is in half cover, this is just the height, I lose 50% of hit chance. Because I'm elevated, I get 25% back, and because of my luck, I get another 25%. And this is a score you accumulate over time. So this is luck, and I can disable it and enable it. And if I disable it, it means that I'm not going to use my luck for this shot. So whenever my character gets hit, and I think when some like critical hits or something, then the luck bar will increase, and I can use that for additional attacks. So this mitigates a bit of the luck so adding luck actually mitigates the luck component of the game. Because in Phyrexis XCOM, for example, if you have a 70% hit chance and you shoot and you miss, then it is a real miss, right? In this game here, it will also be like that with the first shot, but then you will gain a little bit of luck because you missed. And you can use that luck for other means. So a shot is always more the same-ish, let's say. So it's not varying that much, which I think is nice, and it makes for better planning. Alright, and it makes it more interesting situations, I would say. Alright, so let's... don't think that the enemies have this luck skill, though. Let's kill this guy first. And I refresh the points for this character. And now I could hit this guy. But we could also maybe avoid the armor or the cover by hitting that one. No, it's not working. But you could you can see that I don't have a direct line of sight to this rifleman. But what I could do is I could hit any of these like reddish items here, and then I can have my shot reflected, and by that I can hit the enemy, which is also a very cool core mechanic of the game, I would say. So next up, I want to kill this guy. What I don't like about the cover system is that it also has the simplification of XCOM, that you basically, the enemy is in cover as long as we are just 1 degree in angle, not next to him, not flanked to him. So in this case, if we stand here, we have 50%. If we stand here, we have 100%. Because there's this tiny edge of this barrel in between us. And to me, this makes no sense at all. And other games like Phoenix Point and so on, they also don't calculate with it. XCOM, with Phyrexis XCOM, they implemented this, I would say, oversimplification. But yeah, with the luck component here, it makes it a little bit less harsh, but I still don't like that cover calculation. So let's try to how we can hit this character then. It's the only character we can still move, this one. So let's put him into some decent cover at least. And then I will try to hit this guy, or we try to hit, no, 0%. It's not that great. Okay, let's try and hit this one. 5. Alright. And he will also move into cover. Alright. She doesn't have any points left, but Laughing Deer is going to Well, the thing is that he's a melee and needs to get close to the enemies, but I also don't want to run into their face and get shot, so I would just put him in there. I think for the very first turn and the very first enemies, they are kind of a bit lenient, and they don't go full out killing you in the first turn. They might shoot you in the first turn though, so... okay, so this one only has 5 HP, this one as well, so we can just kill them without any issues. We have 100% hit chance. But we might want to use this one to go even further. And what I mean with that is that I don't... Let's kill this one first because he has to die anyways.
Just warm it up, boys.
Okay, what I mean with that is I could now kill him and he would be definitely dead, right? But then I would refresh my points and I would basically waste 1 point. But what I could also do is go, let's say go there, because then I still have a 100% chance to hit.
Easy.
I use up 1 action point. Now I can still kill him. I refresh that and I could move even further. So I'm not going to kill this one maybe. Well, he still has... Well, Rifleman also could be killed. But let's go with Laughing Deer first, because he has rather limited options with his melee weapon. Let's go there with just 1 action point.
Done and done.
And he can hit twice, so he's doing 6 damage.
Ready when you are.
And he could hit... Yeah, this is exactly what I mentioned with the angle. Usually, I mean, this could just point blank the pistol to his head, but because there is some angle where the high cover is in, it's not working. So the mechanic is a bit weird, or the calculation is a bit weird. So what I could do is going there, or actually there. Let's go there. No, let's go there.
Will do.
Okay. I shoot this guy and reduce half of the action points, half of the hit points. Now we use a Laughing Deer. He can hit him twice.
Okay.
Refresh of the action points. He can move further and hit that one as well, but we also want to kill that one. So
I hear my name.
we can go there with just 1 action point. No, let's go there instead. Now we hit him again. There is a chance that he will instantly kill him, which I hope he's not doing. Yeah?
Ready, like always.
Because if he killed him instantly, then this Laughing Deer guy could not kill him anymore, which we do want to do. So I go there. I've got 2 action points, 1 action point,
Set me loose.
2 action points, refresh. And he is a little bit crazy, so he keeps smashing on the dead body. And now we could go even further. Okay. We just go there and shoot him in the head. Alright. These were all the enemies so far, but there are additional enemies ahead, so... Alright. Let's go... there.
Leave it to me.
And... he will also move forward. There. And the remaining action points can be used for heads down, which increases or decreases the enemy's hit chance on this character by 25%. Actually there are two things I would like them to change for this ability. One is that usually you would like to do that with a hotkey, and I can press 3 to select it, but I cannot press 3 again to use it, so basically the first press of 3 is already useless. It would be nice if this could be changed. Also, if you're not super aggressive with your whole team and all your characters have 1 action point left, it's a bit tedious to go through each character and click on this twice. So it would be nice if I just had a button for end turn, which I don't think there is, which would then use this ability for all your characters. And this is also something which King Arthur Knight's Tale is doing better. In that case, you have this mechanic which takes over points to the next turn. And this automatically, if you end the turn with this button, every character uses this ability to turn over the action points, which is a, I think, very good mechanic. Alright, so heads down, and this ends the turn. So we have 2 enemies with 5 hit points.
Let's do this.
And we should first use these guys and just see what they are able to hit from there, because the chances will not be great. 50%. We just need to take our chances there. And this was not... Yeah, okay, you can see that he got 50 luck for that. And I think that's a very nice mechanic. It would be nice if he would hit now. Yes. Nice. And now we only have 1 left. Also got a couple of points. But now we have no issues anymore with killing him with these characters. Actually, he could have killed both, because he does 6 damage with 2 hits. Would have been refreshed, and then he could have also killed the other one. Alright, so we need to get into the next target. Is we need to bring all the characters into the train. Alright.
Looking for trouble?
Uh-huh.
Smart!
I don't think I need to actually bring them that far, but...
One and only.
I've got 1 turn left. Well, I need to wait for 1 turn until I can bring the last character over.
Are you mad?
Okay.
Will do.
And the last one.
Sure.
A tunnel?
There were no tunnels here on the map.
Someone, get a light! I can't see anything.
No, wait. Can you hear that?
What the hell is happening? What is this?
Stay calm.
Where the hell are we?
I said stay calm, god damn it.
Need someone dead.
And that was a pretty awesome surprise, wasn't it? And also the music is great now. Unfortunately, I need to tune it a bit down, otherwise I can't. You won't be able to hear me anymore. But I will just increase the master volume for now, so that you can hear the background music and the clank, clank, clank in the background, which is super awesome. Yeah, but I need to turn this down again. Also nice, you can turn it up to 11. Unfortunately, that's also the standard setting. Alright, back to 6. And... or was 6 the one I had before? I'm not sure. Alright. Alright, we have hellspawn enemies now. 3 in total. But we are so far ahead, there shouldn't be any issues, any issue actually. We should be able to kill them all in the first turn. And we've got our native Indian dude here. He can actually run forwards. Okay.
Ready to roll.
So basically, we need to...
Dances with wolves, eat your heart out!
Yeah?
He can kill the first one. Yeah. Refresh. Alright. So, next up. We kill this one. And this is now... this one is now behind cover. And there's 0 chance to hit, right? But we can hit against the barrel and then have the bullet being reflected to this health spawn. So we will try that. Nice. Okay. Of course, we can't do much more with that character then. Let's move there, out of the way.
One and only.
Okay. And now we need to do the same with that character, with that enemy. Let's move there. Use the chest for reflecting the shot. Alright. And against the enemy, 100% hit chance. Alright. So both have only 3 hit points left.
Right.
So we bring Laughing Deer forward. Refresh. And we kill that one as well.
Die!
And all that. Get to the train engine. Okay, let's move forward then.
Impossible.
It's a little bit unfortunate that as soon as you go to this tile, it will trigger the next phase. And depending on where your characters are, you might be a bit screwed because the characters are too far away. It's not the end of the world, it's not like unbeatable or anything like that, but
Ready, like always.
of course it's nicer if all your characters are a bit more together. Actually you do have an end turn button. Oh, okay, I didn't see that. You have the end turn over here. So let's see what happens in that case. Yeah, it didn't apply the buff for this character, so you would never use the end turn button. It should be changed so that he uses the heads down for the remaining points.
What's the play?
Alright, let's move forward. And move forward with that one as well. And now I think I can trigger it. I'm not sure if they get their points refreshed, but I will just risk it.
Sure.
Ah, my guests. Finally here. Welcome aboard the last train to hell.
So I got new points. Alright. So my Laughing
point.
Deer guy, he can't really do anything. He will not reach the enemies within time. So let's keep him back, a little bit back. Maybe here,
Done and done.
behind high cover. They will probably not be able to hit him, or maybe not with high chances. Alright. 75%. Actually, here we would have 100% chance to hit. But I don't think that I want to do that. So I will go there. And just try my luck here. Or actually, maybe I can increase the hit chance by... Nope, I can't. Alright. Yeah, I will try that.
Dibs!
Okay, cool. Flynn, alright. Bringing here.
Leave it to me.
Maybe we can kill that one.
I'll try. Woo!
Alright,
Just warming
nice.
up, boys.
Then let's also try to kill this one. Alright.
One and only.
Last character. Let's go
Here
there.
I go.
Then I can shoot with him as well. Also, something I would like to be able to is moving during moving the camera during the character movement. Also, if I'm switching character, my camera. So if I'm going left, right, right, and now I'm clicking on the crazy dude.
Ready, like always.
So the character is stuck at that moment, and that feels a little bit weird and limiting. I would like to move the camera freely in that moment. So hopefully they will change that as well. It's just a tiny detail, but
Let's dance.
it would
Roll the
feel
dice, gentlemen.
better that way. All right, so we are doing fine.
Oh, you got me.
But what is this?
Think it would be that easy, did you?
Yeah, now with
Step right up, step right up. Welcome to my mirror shop.
now the enemy multiplied. But the issue is now that we already used all of our points. Well, actually we can hit.
I feel no pain.
Okay, this,
I am pain.
yeah, this is the original. So all the other ones, they are illusions. So we can, because we know that now, we can try to use that. All right, let's move here first. Then killing him.
Get in the upper hand.
Refresh.
Try another one.
Killing him.
Going in.
Refresh.
Guns blazing.
That's not me.
Because I think these illusions, they can also do damage. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's how it is.
Get in the upper hand.
Wrong again.
Okay. Now we will try to go to the last one. Unfortunately, that's not going to work. So let's go there
Will
first.
do.
We have 100% for hitting this guy. So we'll do that
Easy
first.
money. Going in. Guns blazing.
This one?
Now we will
Mustang?
move over for the last step, so we get 100% chance for him.
Showtime.
Illusion.
Alright. And now we make... So this is like what you would need to think about timing of using the extra action points perfectly, right? We moved through, we basically used these enemies to refresh our action points, and I left one enemy over
Here I
to
go.
refresh my action points on my way back.
Eyes on the prize.
Wrong again.
Alright. And now I can finally hit the real enemy with 100% chance. Of course, he will also hit one of my characters now. There's no way I can do anything against it. So now all my characters, not all my characters, but two of my characters have points left. And if I would use end turn, used end turn, I would just waste these points. That's kind of stupid. So I would need to go through each character and use that ability, and I think that's unnecessary.
Let me welcome you properly.
So he is summoning a new enemy,
You'll die.
and he also hit our
I'll get you.
crazy deer, laughing deer, whatever he's called.
Just
Laughing
point.
deer, yeah. All right, 100%. Strangely, this is now not counting as high cover for some reason, so We probably wouldn't even need to do that. Maybe we could just kill the boss and then we're done. But let's just do that. All right. Yeah, 100% chance. Also, we have this 15% crit. Maybe that's nope, not.
No pain.
Okay.
I am pain.
And let's do that as well. 12 left, but that should be fine.
What's the play?
Yeah. And
I feel no pain.
7 left. Okay, that's actually not enough because we only can do 6 damage now. But yeah, let's just do that then. All right, and that's
Ready
it.
to roll.
And end of turn.
I hear my name.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you have your tickets.
Yeah, he won't be able to flee. All right, let's go there. Just take his last hit point. Bam, bam, die.
My, such bravado.
What the hell?
Oh, don't be so surprised, Mr. Carter. I am a devil after all.
Who do you think you are?
The name's Mammon. Thanks for asking. I rarely have guests here. There's just no one fresh to play with.
You like games, Mammon? Then how about a hand of poker? I win, you let us go and throw something in for our trouble. We lose? Well, it's your call.
So greedy, I'd love it. I'll tell you what. How about I toss in the ghost engine? Just imagine all this power. It can make your wildest dreams come true. Win, and I give it to you. Lose, and your souls are mine.
You want our souls? Yeah, sure. Knock yourself out.
Our souls, Jin? What the hell?
Shall I deal?
We're using my deck.
Remember, Mr. Carter, one deal. High hand wins. Are you ready?
Let's get to it then.
Yes, that's right! Read 'em and weep, devil! If you think that will make a difference.
And the winner takes all.
You really think you could out-cheat me?
5 of a kind.
No,
What?
no.
This is some kind of a trick. I don't even have a Joker in my deck.
Now it's time to cash in those chips.
Hold on.
Yeah, and with that we kind of lost, well, we lost parts of our souls apparently. Or maybe we lost all of it, as you will see in a second.
Wake the hell up, Jin. Come on. Open your eyes.
What happened?
I got us out. That's what happened. Now get up. We need to move.
Where did you get the horses?
You want to look them in their mouths? Do it later. Now let's move. We can't stay in the snow. We need shelter.
And one thing what I want I would like them to change is that the voiceover starts immediately when the text is being shown. Right now, it's basically waiting until the whole text is displayed, and then the voiceover starts. But this is irritating, normally as a reader, but also as someone who's doing a Let's Play, because you never know if you should start to read or not. You would always need to wait until the text is finished, and then you would start it read out loud, and it's annoying and unnecessary, I would say. Alright, Flynn was trying to sound brave, but I'd never seen you so scared. And the snow. Snow? In June? In New Mexico?
Let's look for shelter.
Alright. So, I will just show you a little bit here now, before we move over.
Are we there yet?
So we are now on a world map where we can freely navigate.
Lucky we found these horses.
This is not a huge map. And I'm not sure how the final game will be set up, if you're moving from map to map and you cannot go back to the previous map like it was in Hard West 1, or if it's a world map and you can freely travel between the different zones. So I'm not sure how this is going to be in the final game. In Hard West 1 it was like chapters or so, which were separated from each other. So we go to the abandoned
I think
farm.
my nose is frostbitten.
The building offered little shelter, but we've managed to start a small fire. It was better than nothing. Suddenly, we heard a muffled thump coming from a low mound sitting under the cockeyed cross, right beside the broken fence. And you can hear in the background the boom, boom, which is quite cool. The sky was dark, but the snow gave the night enough of a glow that we could see we're alone out there. We stood above the restless grave. Thump, thump, thump. Flynn looked at me.
Jen, I want you to think very carefully about what you're about to do now.
Let's check it out carefully. See, now I was waiting until finally the voiceover starts, but there was no voiceover, so I should have started reading it right away. This is a bit unnecessary. It's fate, girl, come on. Would you even be able to sleep tonight if we didn't dig up whatever the hell this is? We just need to be careful. Alright.
I'd sleep perfectly well. I hate you, Jen Carter.
And Jin is also voiced, sometimes, by the way. We searched the farm. Once we found a pair of shovels, we started digging. We were at it for half an hour or so when the thumping intensified. Then, just as we unearthed the lid of a crude pine coffin, it stopped.
Hello?
A pale fist punched a hole through the coffin's lid. Splinters flew around us, and the stench of a stale tomb billowed into the cold air. We recoiled, drew our guns, and leveled them at the hand.
What in tarnation?
More loud cracks and grunts broke the wintry silence, and soon a man rose from the grave, his skin pale and sickly, his clothes covered in dust.
Why am I here? What did you do?
The dead man hauled himself out of his grave. His mouth creaked open and a dry cough produced a small cloud of dust. Then he raised a finger at us and spoke with a voice like a rusty nail scraping bone. Shoot him. Let Flynn deal with him. We didn't do anything wrong. Oh, there, we didn't do anything wrong. We heard you knocking and we dug your ugly carcass up. The undead thing grunted and trudged toward the house. We decided to follow. Inside, the stranger inspected every room, nook and cranny. He grunted and carved his way through the place, his methodical movements betraying a peculiar strength and purpose. He toed above us, and yet we still couldn't see his eyes when he finally turned towards us again.
Guns! I need guns!
Towards. Okay. Who are you?
Back in my breathing days, folks called me Old Man Bill. I've seen everything. Done everything the West has to offer. I've been an outlaw, a thief, a sheriff, a bounty hunter, hell, even an exorcist for a while. And now I'm this. Whatever this is.
Okay, let's go for the last one.
I'm gonna get some guns. Gonna track down the devil who woke me up. Gonna get him good. Then I'm gonna lay me back down.
Listen, we know that devil of yours, and he's one tough son of a bitch. Name's Mammon, and he's done us wrong too. If you're gunning for him, I reckon we should maybe ride together, at least for a few days.
You got yourself a deal. For now. Mister?
Jen Carter, this here's Flynn.
Whatever you say, kids. Call me Bill. Look, years ago, I stashed some equipment in an old hunting shack east of here. Let's wait out the blizzard and see if my stuff's still there.
Luckily, we got one more horse for you. Let's go. So I just wanted to show you that because now we basically have a zombie in our ranks. I mean, our main character doesn't have a soul anymore because so we can make a campfire at any point. And if you have the resources, you can also rest and get your hit points back. But the campfire can also be used to talk to your characters. And let's talk to Flynn. I will click through that, but just I wanted to show you something. Something's wrong with me.
This Mammon, he spoke of souls, didn't he?
Alright.
You really are something else, Jen. You're so goddamn blind to everything that's not under your control that you can't see shit. Look behind you, asshole. You're casting no shadow.
Yeah, she stoked the fire and the flames grew brighter for a moment. I turned to look behind me and it took a moment before it hit me. She was right. There was nothing where my shadow should have been. As far as the fire was concerned, it was like I wasn't even there.
No one cares if you believe in a soul or not. The name doesn't matter. It's not just you. I feel strange too. I still have a shadow, but it's looking damn ragged. Whatever Mammon did to us in the ghost train, he hurt all of us. But you and Kestrel, you got the worst of it. When it comes to shadows, you lost it all.
Yeah, rendered speechless. Okay, break camp. But I wanted to show you that our main character has no soul anymore, apparently. Or at least no shadow, which apparently means also no soul, maybe. And we've got a zombie now in our ranks, so that's kind of the setup of the game, which I think is quite cool. But yeah, now I will make a quick cut and we will check out a little bit of the world environment and then we will go to the final battle of this demo. So, 1 second. Alright, so now we are a bit later in the game. We went into this village, into Boomtown. And we've got a surgeon here who can fix up our people if there's any like injuries. And we also have a general store. And this general store actually gave us the secondary quest, which we don't need to do. But in this case, I just I've fulfilled the quest. I basically found a trader, which I'm now handing into the general store. This trader was fleeing with some goods and so on, so we just bring him back. So but you can see that there are optional quests in the game. Enter the store, and now, yeah, we hand in the quest. We get $40. We had different options to solve the quest. I could just bring back the trader and solve it with diplomacy. I could also kill everyone in that camp and take the goods and then sell the goods or bring back the goods as well. Then my reward would have been 80 instead. And we can also trade and buy new items or equipment here. Alright.
I think
So
I spotted something in that direction.
alright. One thing I wanted to buy in the shop actually.
Oh, this pictured hell is a whole lot warmer.
Also something I wanted to show you is this pickaxe. Alright.
I think my nose is frostbitten.
Alright, time to have a quick look at the character screen. So this is how the character screen, the inventory and the character progression is looking like. So we have 2 weapon slots and we can equip different weapons, of course. We have 2 consumable slots, which are items you will use, like this dynamite, but we can also use some beans to restore some hit points. And the only clothing we have is a trinket, and in this case it gives us a bullseye chance of plus 15, though this for some reason is not showing up there. Maybe that's a bug, I'm not sure. And this is all we have for the normal equipment for the character. Then we have our basically attributes for the character, which are hit points, the maximum luck we have, the movement speed, and the bullseye chance, which is like the critical hit chance. And the character system, the progression, we don't have any XP, but instead we have traits which we can unlock. So you can see that there are tons, well not tons, but like 15 or whatever abilities. Some of them are active, some are passive. And you can see that some of them actually require some, poker hands. Like this one requires a pair, and this one is requiring 2 pairs. And this is a mechanic you can already find in Hard West 1, and is based on cards you can find during the game. And this is just, it basically works as you would think it works. And I think it's a bit more irritating in the first game than it's here. So, for example, we have this card, which is increasing the luck by 13. And we've got this card, which is increasing the bullseye chance by 1%. So yeah, this seems to be a bug, that this is not doing anything. So, or maybe the display is wrong. But if we use 2 cards of the same kind, we would unlock the ability here. I will see that in a little bit. Also, one thing you can see with the other characters is the loyalty system. So we can see that this one is an ally actually, and this is just an accomplice. And depending on what choices we take, you can increase the reputation towards these characters. And you also have different, so you can see that there's no cards in the hand of this character, but I think just with this reputation we unlock this pocket full of chips, which means that now if her luck is 0, it will automatically increase by 25 to 25 luck at the start of the turn. So this is also a way to progress the character, but this is also used for specific actions as well. And I can show you that when we look at this tree.
I can feel it.
I will click through the whole events. I will not read everything, but just show you like where we use that. So this is like a rotten, cursed tree and so on. And we try to find out more about that tree. And there's an amulet hanging in the top of the tree. And now, depending on the reputation of the different characters, we can choose which character is going to try or should try to get this amulet. And because Flynn has the companion status, well, actually, she has one more. I think companion was the second one, and Flynn was already an ally because I basically agreed with her for every choice up until here. So now I use Flynn as for getting the amulet, but I couldn't do that if, for example, I split up the reputation between all characters. Of course, I could just come back later on, but now I chose her, and she brought me an additional amulet, and now I can equip that one as well, and she can have it. It's giving 1 HP back per kill.
Where the hell are we?
Alright, so we know
Are we there yet?
we go to a little mine.
Oh, what I want is a warm bath.
Alright, And in here, depending on what items we have with us, we have different choices. So if we have the pickaxe, we can just dig with the pickaxe and get harmonica, whiskey, jack of clubs, 9 of diamonds, jack of hearts. Or we could use the dynamite instead, which you will find on the way. And we get basically the same items, but no whiskey. Well, the important item here is the harmonica. But the other items, of course, the cards, you will always want to have the cards because that makes the group stronger in the long run. So in any case, we use the pickaxe because we get more out of that. And yeah, I will just skip these texts for now. Now we have a look at the cards again, and now you can see that, let's say we want to activate this shadow swap 2, which requires 2 pairs. We would need to go to this character, for example, and let's just give her all the cards for now. Yeah. No, let's not do that. But I will show you just something. So I use the 2 9s, so she's getting the 2 bonuses, the +1 bullseye and the +9 luck. She gets that, but she also unlocks this ability for at least 1 pair. And if I use these 2, of course, then she will get another one. The one for 2 pairs, and so on. So you will also want to have the pairs, or use pairs and so on, the different hands to unlock the skills for these characters. So it's a very nice and interesting system for character progression, which also makes you think about how you handle or how do you distribute that. And of course you're not stuck with your decisions, you can rearrange the cards at any point. And I think that's a very, very nice, interesting system. I saw an issue with this Shadow Swap 2, which is working fine, but it automatically selects the next swap, and usually you want to swap. Well, I actually didn't show you the ability yet, but let me just tell you the issue with that. You swap with another character, and usually you want to shoot, but it auto-selects with... Normally you have a cooldown with the swap, but with the Shadow Swap 2 you don't have a cooldown. That means that you will accidentally, instead of shooting after one swap, you will accidentally swap back again, which is some kind of an issue. You will see that in the final battle we will have. So instead what I will do is give a pair to this character. I enable the wild run ability, and we can also unlock the natural predator. Whenever Laughing Deer kills someone, he gets +1 bullseye chance until the end of the mission. Yeah, we can do that, but it's basically not necessary. This is also kind of unnecessary. What do we have as a 2 pair, 1 pair? He gets 1+1 mountain damage. That's actually not too bad. So let's take this one. And then we still have a Queen and King of Diamonds left. The speed is very nice for the melee character, and max luck is maybe something ranged attack could use more than, because with melee he's not going to use luck that much. He also has a gun now, so it's not like he's just limited to melee weapons. You can also equip him with a gun. So we can also equip these beans so that they can refresh their hit points during combat. And this is giving drunk status. Some more hit points, alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so now you see how this card system is working. And now we will progress further by...
We ain't really dressed for this.
Talking some guy. I can also show you.
We're lost, aren't we?
So in this chest we will find some beans, and now we can decide whether we want to take them or whether we want to stash them away to keep them for the villagers. And by doing so we will increase the reputation of Old Man Bill. So we will do that instead.
Good call.
And this is basically by agreeing to someone. Most of the time you have multiple choices on like 2 or 3 different suggestions of your party members, and you can agree with one of them and increase the reputation that way.
See anything in
now
the
we
snow?
will talk to this guy. I will just click through that now, just so that you see how in general, it's working on a technical level. Is that harmonica yours? And we found that in this mine. And
You're welcome.
now he is telling us that there is a path we could take through.
I spotted something.
Through
That direction.
through some old mines, and there's a like a hidden entry where we don't need to kill everyone or something like that. And
I think I can see something.
there's also some cross we could examine, but as I mentioned, I will not show you everything. There's another a very nice fight in the city, and there's also a potential fight when getting the trader back. So there's something you can still explore if you want. If you're interested into the game, please check out the Steam page and download the playtest. You can just, I think you need to enter the beta thing, and then you need to click again to download the stuff. So if you want to see the rest, then yeah, please check it out. The demo is, I mean, you can see it, the demo is running great. This fight is actually quite fun to do, but I don't want to make this video even longer. So now we will just go to the final battle, and using this secret passage for that.
Lucky we found these horses.
All right, and we're going down. Follow me. And also when getting the trader, for example, I mentioned that I used the diplomacy option, and I think the diplomacy option increased my reputation for Flynn. But the Native American guy, he wanted that we just rush in and kill everyone, I think. So again, you have the choice about what to do. Killing everyone, I mean, they kind of deserved that, is probably the better option in that case, but it depends. Maybe you want to push the reputation.
So, we murder all the trash in here. What then?
So you can see that he's a bit crazy.
First of all, we need to get some of that blue dynamite. Yes, that might mean we need to clear out these marauders here.
Then we take the explosives to the block pass, and boom, we got a way out.
Excellent plan. So basically,
Let's move.
we just need to kill everyone. All right. And we can see that there's a rifleman
Looks
with
like they know we're here.
just 5 hit points, so that shouldn't be an issue. And we will just rush forward, kill him, and be done with that. Actually, let's do that
Need
with
someone dead.
him, because he is in the position at the very back. Go forward, meaning that he can now kill him with 100% chance. Bams! It's refreshed. And let's
Ready to roll.
her first. All right.
Easy.
And now in this combat you can also see special character abilities, which I showed you previously in the
Let's get this
character
over with.
system, but of course we need some enemies to use these abilities on. First I will just bring everyone forward. We also have some secondary
Ready,
objectives.
like always.
I'm not exactly sure what the bonus or what the point of these is. So maybe they will give me additional money or something. I'm not sure.
Will do.
Because at the end of the mission there's always a nice like how many people you killed and whatnot. So it might be that we get some additional bonuses from that, but I don't know if that's the case or if it's just like a guide for how you should approach the mission. Alright, so now usually I would want to end the turn and convert all the remaining points into heads down, but now I need to click through each character, wait for the animation and so on. That's a bit annoying. Oh, okay, that was not nice, but we got 75 luck out of that, so that's fine. Also, you see that on the top right we can also increase the speed in here, but I think the speed is fine with just the normal one.
Just point.
Alright, so he's got 15. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a bit rough. But now I can show you a special ability of this character, which is switching positions with someone. Unfortunately, though, this is not super useful in that case, so 15 hit points are quite a lot, and we can't really
Take your time.
kill one. This is 100%, so he's got 9 left. I think we should focus on this guy first. 5, and then he has 10 left, which is still... He's doing 4 damage now with each attack. So he can do 8 damage in total.
You keep pulling that trigger, you're gonna break it off.
So that's not enough, the 5 actually, but if we switch that, he's doing 8 damage. And the rest should then be fine. Alright, 7. Now we use him. He's going there. Oh, no, this was the wrong weapon. Switching again. First attack. And second attack. Alright. Bravado. He refreshed his points. He also has this wild run ability now. So, meaning that for each... yeah, okay. For each additional field he's running, he will do more damage. This unfortunately is still not a whole lot, so... But for example, if we ran towards one of these, they would die right away. So this might actually be a good option. But yeah, he's still problematic.
Yeah?
But let's just roll with that, because he can just... Well, he can only use that once, and then it's on cooldown. So that's maybe not the best option. The chance here is just 75%. So what we will do now is doing the shadow swap with this guy. Alright.
See me shuffle.
And you can see now that they changed positions, which gives me a good position here on the elevation. And now I can kill this guy from the back. Refresh my action points. And if I use the double pairs on her, I could also use this shadow swap again, which is also quite powerful. But as I mentioned, once I used it, it will automatically select it again, and this makes for very easy mistakes to accidentally swap a second time. Alright,
yeah.
So now this character is right in front of my gunslinger. So I could try to... I could hit him and then also hit him again and kill him. Then I would refresh that and could go further. Maybe that's a good idea. Unfortunately...
Pass it to me.
Yeah, I will not be able to kill the shotgunner in any case.
Just point.
Unless I focus on him right away. Yeah, okay. I could also kill him, but I think that's... Well, we also still got her with an additional attack, and she could attack the a shotgunner, but she is vulnerable to this rifleman, so maybe she should move there. Yeah, let's do that first. Alright. So she can attack this guy, and this is pretty much the only thing she can do. So let's do that.
I'll try.
Alright.
Yeah.
So he is doing 8 damage, as we saw before. If he's using that, he is doing 5 damage instead, which is also not great.
I'm still here.
But what we could do is shooting this guy with this character. Yeah, this is probably the best choice. Shooting here, so there's only 6 points left. Actually 4 points left.
Need someone dead.
And now he will just run towards this guy. Attack. Refresh his points again. Now I can use this ability to run towards this guy. So it takes down 6 damage.
Shit.
Has 3 left, meaning that with the last hit he will die. And refresh again. Unfortunately, he will not be able to kill this guy unless it's a critical hit, so I'm not going to try that. We can try to... No, this is not working. We could try to have reflection. It's also not working. Okay, yeah, I will go there. And then... Yeah, with luck, maybe we also have a bullseye with 1% chance. It's very unlikely, but... Yeah. Alright. That was our turn.
Die, pig.
Rifleman.
Damn.
Ouch. Time to eat some beans, if he actually has some beans. Yes. Alright. Eating. Nom 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 nom. Of course, that also used an action point, but I'm not too worried
Looking for
about
trouble?
my action points at this point. So there's just a 50% chance, but if we went there, we have 100%, and he will definitely die because he only has 5 hit points.
Leave
So
it to me.
let's do that. Actually, let's not do that. Let's use them
Take your time.
to get forward quicker. So in this case, this one is the character which is furthest behind. Moving forward. There's still just 50%, so this is not good enough.
Yeah.
He can go there for just 1 point. And shoot him.
A good day to die.
Alright. Then can we... This is just taking 1 point, but yeah, it's not great. There's no position where we've got a very good chance to hit this character. So yeah, we will just move forward and kill this guy with Flynn. Of course, we could change the position and then make it easier for the others to hit this guy, but let's try it just the normal way then. Alright, forward.
Smart!
It's also quite cool, and unfortunately you can't see that in...
Leave it to me.
And just go into color there. In this map, I think. You can see that in the town battle though. If you decide to check out the playtest yourself. That some enemies... Or there are some positions where the enemies also alter the surroundings. So for example, I don't know exactly what it was, but let's just assume there was a table and the enemy will flip the table to get some cover or something like that. I don't think that you as a player can do that, but it's still cool to see. Alright. Yeah, you can definitely see that he is quick now, and I think I gave him the additional movement speed, so that shows. Yeah, I don't think that was very healthy for him. Yeah, I think they have an issue now with my freak just standing there next to these guys. Alright, so let's take this old man Bill first, because he has the least options. Maybe he can still attack someone from one of these positions he can go to, but it doesn't look like that. The only way he could hit someone is by her swapping the position
Ready to roll.
with someone like this guy. This guy, yes. Let's try that.
Looking for a better spot.
He only has 4 hit points left. Which means that if I use Old Man Bill now, he needs to be in some spot though where he can. This was not super useful because he can't really move forward to any useful position. Well, this here, two fields, but yeah, not great. Alright, let's kill him then.
Stick.
Refresh. Maybe it's still 2 points until he gets into another useful position. Yeah. So we can't do anything with that character, unfortunately. Okay, let's go to Jin. He can go there. Unfortunately, you can also not stay on the stairs. You need to move forward. And while we can still use these characters there, the Native American guy and the priestess, they all have a lot of hit points, and except of this rifleman. So there's not a whole lot we can do there. We can try to do an Aoe attack with this special ability, so maybe we should just try that. And I mean, he's out in the open now. So as I mentioned, this is his special ability. He has 2 guys who can hit with 100%, so let's just do that.
Dodge this!
And we will not be able to solve this side objective in this case anymore, I think. Okay, Flynn is going to... There's 100% chance with the use of the luck. Okay, let's do that.
Steady.
Alright, then we've got this guy, which we will also kill. Alright, the next one. We will not be able to kill any of them, but at least, well, not with this character. Let's move Old Man Bill forward. Yeah, that's too bad. He really can't do anything. So let's just move forward with him. Maybe I could have done something with the dynamite, but I don't want to do that. Alright. So.
Yeah?
Yeah?
He only does 8 damage. So we would need to shoot at this guy first. Yeah, let's do that. Alright.
I'll try.
Just
Okay.
point.
Now he's going to move forward to this position. Hitting him once.
Set me loose.
Oops, that was the wrong weapon, but it still worked. Switching weapons. Now he can use his ability. And I think that's... yeah, that's still not enough, unfortunately. Which is a bit... weird. This has a cost of... I can't really see the cost of that. I'm not sure if I can still use that if I sprint from that position. Yeah, you can only attack one more time after going there. But if I move somewhere else, it will also not work anymore. Well, I will just try that because we can't kill him anyways now. Now I use this ability. Ah, okay, now he's out of range. Yeah, okay. Too bad. Now he used 2 points of get back. But I wouldn't have been able to kill him anyways, so it's unfortunate, but it's not a big issue. Or not a big difference.
Bloody hell!
Yeah, okay. That was to be expected.
Do that again. I dare you. And I'll spill your guts to show you all the colors of the wind.
Nice speech. Alright, let's move forward. 100% chance. Actually, we don't need to use any luck for that. Half cover. Yeah, this is the weird calculation system I mentioned before. So in this case, it makes sense to just go over there because then it's not considering him in cover anymore. Now you can see there's no cover left.
Looking for trouble?
And now we take this guy. Go there. I'm not sure what exactly he was doing there. Okay. Either way. Alright. Bravado. And moving forward to the next room. Next enemies.
Need someone dead.
And still, we don't see anyone there. But I will not be able to attack if I move forward. Let's do it anyways. There are the next enemies.
Are you mad?
Alright. And no matter where we move, we will not be able to attack.
Easy.
So we just go there. She also has a buff. Luck plus 21. Okay. And yeah, we will not do anything. And he will also just take cover.
Leave them to me.
So unfortunately, we will not be able to use this, get the side objective. I think, unless there's even more guys who are standing next to each other, but no. I don't think that this attack is actually going above
show you all the colors of the wind.
Above 2 levels. I think it's only just 1 level, so. And he will not be able to reach, reach any point where he can attack, contribute to the fight here, unless we do a very clever swap in some way. For example, we could also swap in that character.
See me shuffle.
Alright. Now this one... Oh, we got the next quest for also killing these. Now this one is out of cover. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Maybe we can kill him from here. That would be nice. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Get in the upper hand.
And we got additional points, and now we can move forward to also hit some other guys. Nah. Not quite. There's no position we can go to where we can hit any of these characters. Yeah, very unfortunate. We can only throw
Here I go.
the dynamite, but I don't think that's super useful. Actually, this one is shooting through the walls, so we could use that. I mean, it's better than nothing, but there's a cooldown of 2 turns on that, so maybe not the best choice. But in 2 turns, everyone will be dead anyways. So let's just use that. Try to not kill our own guy there.
Let's do it my way.
All right.
Let's do this.
Okay, now we can... No, this is not very clever, but this one we could do. All right.
You're in for a ride.
There's also still one on top of this thing, so we could go there for just 1 point. Like here, I have a 100% chance. Mm-hmm.
Woo! Just warming up, boys.
And then we've got this one left and this one, but let's see what we can do here. Let's
Nope. No way.
take our freak, and he could just go there and kill him. So let's see what
Take
we
your
can do
time.
with Old Man Bill. We have a 100% chance. No, you can't attack from there. They are both in cover no matter what. Okay, let's just go there and try to use the shotgun. Maybe we can hit both of them with a shotgun.
That's how you do it.
At least we hit this one critical, so it's not great, but also not too bad. Let's go there with just 1 action point. Use the 1 action point. Well, it's refreshed now anyways. And now we still have the option to kill him with just normal attack. And again.
Too close.
Alright, so they're all dead now. And now we need to take care of the guys in the other building. I'm not sure if we can do anything from out of the window. That would be interesting. I don't think so. Can we? This is still on cooldown, so no, we can't do anything
Just
there.
point.
Okay, I will move forward.
I will.
It's a bit suicidal maybe, but I will just try it. Uh-huh. And yeah, it's still on cooldown. She can't hit anything. I'm not sure if you can shoot through the window. Actually, you can, as you can see here. We could actually take that. Yeah, and this is something I would like to see right away. Like, I can shoot or I can hit from this position without moving. I can hit this character, which is currently not visible. I mean, visible in the interface.
Need a new spot.
Exploding drunk. He has got 24 hit points and is going to throw grenades. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way you can see that before you experience it. So there is no like tooltip about the enemy abilities or anything like that, as far as I know. All right. So let's first
Ready when you are.
move these characters forward, and the same issue again. They are too far out of range. I can't do much there, except of if I was switching positions, but then there will probably still be near impossible to be hit for these guys. Yeah, I mean, I can try that,
Yeah?
but... So we can hit this rifleman, not a great chance. Or this one, or we could switcheroo. For example, we could switch with that rifleman, and we will just do that now.
Looking for a better spot.
Alright. And now we could kill this one, but we will try to move these ones forward by killing the rifleman we just moved over. I don't think that this is going to work, but let's just
Will do.
try. So in theory, I can. Yeah, okay, 100%.
I'll be fine.
Refresh. So now we can move further. And 88%, okay.
All right, all right.
Let's try that then. And this
Looking
did
for trouble?
not work, unfortunately. Okay, you can just move forward, and unfortunately you can also not do anything
What's the
useful.
rush?
Yeah, okay. So
Youngsters these days.
Dances with wolves. Eat your heart out.
this side objective might be a bit problematic if, in this case, for example, I think we never had a good chance of hitting 3 at once. It really depends on how you start. Depending on how you position your people in the very beginning, there might be 3 enemies just coming around the same corner, and they will be extremely easy to hit with that ability. And I think that wasn't the case this time. Anyways, so we will kill this guy now. We can also move into a better position to hit the next one as well, but I don't think there's... yeah, let's just try that. I mean, that will obviously work.
You're in for a ride.
So now we could go there for just 1 point and kill the next one. Next objective completed. Now the attack is for some reason is still active. I'm not quite sure why. We can't hit anything, so I just disable the attack again. We can move and hit someone else. I think this one is not completely visible yet. So maybe he can do something useful. This uses up all 3 points. It might be the best option to... This is also not great. I don't think we have a good option in this case, because we can't really get down. We can try to attack... Well, we can attack this guy, but we will not kill him. So we will definitely get attacked by a grenade. I don't know how many hit points he has, but we also can't do anything about him.
Just point.
And I'm not sure if I need to use an action point to open the door. I will try that now. Apparently we do not. I think that's a bug, that the hit points are not showing. Okay. That was a good choice. Now, we could run further to this guy. And then we still had 1 additional attack. Or we could use this ability. Which would still not be enough, unfortunately. We could also use this one to... Now I can't see this guy again anymore. Okay.
Ready to roll.
Yeah, I don't think there is a good option now. So I think this is also a bug now, because I'm supposed to see this guy. I mean, he's right in front of me. I should see this one, so that's... I guess that's a bug.
Ready, like always.
And he is actually telling me to attack him.
Are you mad?
I will just do it now and see what happens. Now he is visible again. Yeah, okay. Of course, he will not be dead now, but... Yeah, okay. Let's just move forward.
I'm gonna make some new holes in you.
Alright, that was not very healthy for him.
They're mine.
So yeah, there's still some stuff which needs to be fixed. Okay, let's go there.
Smart. I'll try.
All right.
You're in for a ride.
Pass it to me.
And position here is again pretty bad for my characters. I can't reach him in any way. The only thing I could do is going there with this character and hitting him once with this.
Yeah?
What I could do is using this shadow swap thing. No, I can't even do that there. I could have done it when moving there, then I could have moved this character forward. Yeah, so all I can do now is shoot him once and that's it.
Got it.
Let's get this over.
Yeah, there's no way. Buckshot, I don't think that I can hit him. Actually, I can. That would be an interesting choice. He can use this shadow attack thing
Pass it to me.
and then use that to kill the enemy.
Easy.
Let's put him aside because he can shoot through walls with that. If the range is okay. Not sure about this. Yeah.
Dodge this.
Alright, so they're all dead. Now I need to get into the building. Oh, yeah, let's go there. Yeah, and I will just finish the turn now. Because there isn't really anything to do anymore.
One and only.
And use that one. And with that, we finished this level.
All right, everyone. Get back.
That explosion was wild.
Keep it down. Won't take much to start another avalanche.
Once we get out, what then?
Go after the ghost train.
Fucking mammon. He suckered us in and then cheated us cold.
We'll track him down. We'll get back everything he took from us, and then we'll send him back to hell.
Big words, Carter. But that's where you've always been, right? Big, empty words.
Clive? Is that you?
This is some kind of a trick. Kestrel cult is dead.
That'd be awfully convenient for you, wouldn't it? We are done with the easy way now.
And that was the playtest for Hard West 2. So, if you like to see more, then feel free to check out the game on Steam, add it to your wishlist, and also you can of course download and play it yourself. Check out the other battles you can see here, the one in the town and I think one for the trader. It's also at least the one for in the town is quite nice. So also, if you happen to understand German, you can also check my German Let's Play and review channel for the previous game and probably also for a Let's Play of this game. Once it releases, as I mentioned, is scheduled for 2022 without further, without a real concrete, solid date when it's going to be released, which month or whatever. So, I guess it will still take a bit, but we will see. Yeah, if you like this this preview, then please feel free to like and subscribe. And with that, thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.